So here we have the Ford S-Max Vignale Automatic on a 66 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with those chrome style alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So the tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can do that off of the key. A couple of pushes of that button, it will open. You can also do it by pressing the button on the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors. This car's also got a reversing camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car. And at the moment, all 7 seats are in place. So this is the amount of boot space you have as a 7-seater. Let me show you what it's like with the seats folded down. Now that's very clever on this car in that it's electric. So if you hit these buttons just here, you'll see the seat will fold, and then same with the other one, that will fold down. Obviously you can push them down the rest of the way yourself. These middle ones will also fold electronically. So if I press that button and we look at the seat, you'll see that will fold down. We can do the same for the middle one, and in doing so the other 2 seats at the rear will also fold down flat. It gives you a huge amount of boot space, as you can see. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's what we're seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get these lovely leather quilted seats. The driver's seat is 10-way electrically adjustable and has 3 different memory settings available just there on the door. There's plenty besides that to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. At the bottom in the middle, you can see the total miles for this car are 29,468. The information displayed above that can be changed using a button on the steering wheel. You can see there you've got various different menus, including a digital readout for the speedometer. Over on the left-hand side, we can get your trip computer information up and change and reset that as you see fit. The buttons I was using to make those adjustments on the screen are these ones for the left-hand side and these for that middle display. Also on the left, we've got cruise control and speed limiter. On the right-hand side, we have stereo controls as well as voice activation for your phone just there. Hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is, of course, once you paired your phone up, and that is done on the central screen over here. Just hit connect to phone and then pair phone.
Search for your vehicle on your device and select it once it is found.
And then just follow the instructions on screen from there. When it comes to music in this car, we've got plenty of options with regards to that. So we have AM, FM and DAB radio. We've got a CD player. We've also got Bluetooth audio. So once you pair up your phone, not only can you make and receive phone calls, but you'll be able to stream your music as well. And then on top of that, this car's got 2 separate USB inputs. So if you plug in devices to either or both of those, you'll have extra boxes appearing up on here. Let's go back a page. You can see this car's got satellite navigation. There's a full video showing exactly how this works on both our website and our Facebook page, which are well worth checking out. And then finally, for the screen, I mentioned we had a reversing camera. You can see that that's a full color camera with guidelines showing you what direction you are headed in relation to the image that you see on the screen. Working our way down, we have the CD player and the main volume for the stereo just there. We then have climate control at the bottom here. So it's dual zone climate control. You can adjust the temperature on the passenger side, the driver side. You can adjust the fan speed up or down from here, and all adjustments show on the screen. So temperature up for the driver, passenger, fan speed, all of them show there, as I say. We've got a heated driver and passenger seat, so both of those have got 3 different heat settings each. Proper heated front screen that you turn on from there. This button turns on your air conditioning, or you can turn on the automatic climate control. So if you hit that button, the car will take full control of the fan speed, which you can hear it doing now, to maintain the temperatures you've asked for. To override it, just readjust the fans to whatever desired level you wish to have them on. We have a little open up cubbyhole section there. There's a 12-volt charging socket and 2 USB inputs. We have the fully automatic gearbox, electronic handbrake, and then with these 3 buttons just here. So this one turns on or off the front parking sensors. This turns off the stop and start, and this is for the autonomous parking. So if I give that button a push, you can see up on here that this car is able to parallel park or perpendicular park itself. So it does all the steering for you. Again, there's a couple of videos showing this working actually, but on both our website and our Facebook page, it's well worth checking those out. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to talk about is the panoramic glass roof. You can see it just here. There's a button up there, give that a push. The sun blind will open up all the way to the front of the car, and you'll see it lets in a huge amount of extra light. It really does make the cabin space feel a lot bigger. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.